What is good, YouTube? Matty Dubs here, back with another video, guys. We have some breaking news coming out of Indianapolis. According to Adam Schefter, the Colts are signing former Packers and Texans wide receiver / special teamer Amari Rodgers. He is on his way to Indianapolis to what I think is to add depth, competitiveness, as well as a special teamer over here to Indianapolis. Now, before we get into the video, do me a favor, guys, and smash that like button. Let's see if we get the video up to 100 likes. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the family. I will be covering the entirety of the offseason, which includes free agency, any trades that take place, training camp, preseason, and regular season, as well as I'm going to be live streaming some games. So if you want to watch some Colts games with me throughout the season, make sure you guys join the family. But without any further ado, let's get into the video. So Amari Rodgers was a former third-round pick of Green Bay and has not really accomplished what he thought he would have so far in his NFL career. Now, over his career, receiving the football, he has 20 catches for 249 yards, 1 touchdown, averaging about 12.5 yards per carry, which, listen, that is not that great. And we all know that, but formerly or most recently, he's been known as a return man. Now, over his career returning the football, he's actually been pretty productive in terms of returning. He's got he's got 40 attempts on punt returns for 305 yards, 23 long. He also has 17 kickoff returns for over 321 yards and a long of 34 yards. So he's been a very solid special teamer in terms of return as a return man, and I think that's where he's going to come in and play the most. Because when you look at this Colts team, you have Michael Pittman, you have Alec Pierce, you have Isaiah McKenzie, you have Ashton Dulin, Joshua Downs, Mike Strachan. Don't know if I said that right. You also have Bashad Perriman and Malik Turner. So they have a bunch of wide receivers right now already. I don't think Amari Rodgers is going to come in and compete for, a wide receiver job, but I think he's going to come in and add a special teamer who, they have Isaiah McKenzie at punt returner, and then at kick returner, you have, Dallas Flowers and Isaiah McKenzie. So I feel like the main thing here is Amari Rodgers is going to come in, maybe add some wide receiver depth, but more importantly, I think he's going to be a guy that plays a lot on special teams, on punt return, kick return, punt teams as a gunner maybe, and then even as a on kickoff special team. So I think this is primarily going to be a special teamer that maybe does have a little bit of upside. I feel like back in college, he had a lot of upside and just never really tapped into that since coming out of Clemson. But maybe this could be a nice little change of scenery, and maybe, who knows, maybe he makes a career as a receiver over here in Indianapolis. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Today's video is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, and if you love playing fantasy sports like football, basketball, baseball, and so many other sports, but also love being able to win money, you're going to want to stick around for this whole segment. Introducing Underdog Fantasy, the ultimate platform for fantasy sports lovers. Do you want to experience the thrill of drafting your team and competing for huge prizes? Well, look no further. With Underdog Fantasy, you get access to a wide range of fantasy sports, including football, basketball, baseball, and so much more. But here's what makes Underdog Fantasy stand out from all of those other apps. They've got quick and user-friendly drafting process, a unique and exciting game formats, fair and competitive contests for all skill levels, and attractive bonuses and promotions. Not only can you draft teams and compete with others, but you can also play a game of higher and lower, which is personally my favorite thing to do on there, but you can potentially win 20 times the money you put down. And if you use code MattyDubs when you sign up, Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. And what that means is basically when you deposit, let's say $100, they'll give you a free $100 to use and play with. Click the link in the description to get started, or head to the website right now to start dominating the fantasy world. And don't miss out on all the fun. Be a part of the Underdog community starting now. And don't forget, if you use code MattyDubs, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Let's get started. Get into drafts with me starting today.